Yeah, we'll do the recap then. So, last time, the first session of this one shot, we began in the town of Davergrove, where all of your characters have grown up in or spent a lot of time in, meaning that you all know of each other, but maybe haven't met before. It's up to you. I don't actually remember what you decided. I think most of you were like, I'm pretty famous around here, but I've not actually met you guys.
We're famous in our own ways.
Yeah, we had Drop Dead Fred, the Poison Dart Frog, played by Luke, who's not here today, who is for basically stat-wise, he is a blue Gripply, so a frogman, a cavalier fighter, and his mount is a giant axolotl named Bubbles.
Oh!
Yeah, we love Bubbles.
Oh!
Bubbles is capable of firing explosive bubbles at people that can stun them, and which proved a formidable weapon in your combat last session. We have. I'll let you guys reintroduce your characters actually, because you guys are all here. Tom or James, who do you want to go first?
Hold on, let me get in the mood.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Hi, I'm V-Line.
Oh, that's uncanny. It's like you recorded that.
Oh my God.
It's exactly the same as last time.
You'd never know, would you?
I don't like the threatening tone that was there.
I'm a tabaxi bard. I sing. Hold on, the most important part.
He has a song, doesn't he? Oh no.
I have a ukulele. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't have a song. I meant to have a lute, but I have a ukulele instead, and I play it.
Oh God. Okay.
Exactly.
Man, I'm kind of disappointed that that V-Line doesn't have Thunderwave, because if you did, I would have been like, yo, if you need a power chord, I can hit you up. But no. So yeah, we have V-Line, who is Tabaxi College of Glamour Bard, who that's the context for those of you that I've mentioned it to. This is the context for the message of, can I play a cat girl Tabaxi?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to most of you, V-Line would appear to be kind of like half human, half Tabaxi. Essentially, they are more humanoid than your average cat person.
Okay.
Yeah. Tom, would you like to introduce your character?
I'm not. I did decide I'm not doing a voice because it just sounds shit. Prague, the orc pirate.
Oh, please tell me he goes, Yarg!
To be honest. Yeah, I'm not doing a voice because it just sounds shit. But yeah, he's an orc pirate, and he's apparently barely intelligent because I didn't arrange for stats properly. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, for reference, V-Line carries a very nice loot, which I'm not sure you've put to use yet, apart from just normal bard stuff. And Proc has a shiny chestplate, which makes him crit proof, and he carries a large maul. And yeah, so basically, yeah. Also, as a point, Steph, the reason why all of you got magic items is because I let Luke have the axolotl.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
That
That makes sense now.
is very fucking powerful. I can actually.
It's so cute though.
Actually, there might be an image in campaign chat. If you scroll, oh no, it's not in there. Oh yeah. So Luke was like, he wanted to keep it a secret, so that he could like, surprise you as well when you came here. But he's not here today, so he lost out on an opportunity. But yeah, I briefly put a image of the axolotl in chat. And then he was like, "Quick, delete it. Steph's on a mobile." I was like, "Okay."
Well, I tend not.
I'll-
If I'm not in the session, I tend not to look at the campaign chat because it's
fair enough.
other than I look at it and go, "What the fuck is happening?" It's like I'm just gonna like wait till next time.
Yeah, for reference, this is what Bubbles looks like.
Oh,
He's kind of massive. He's like the size of a horse.
It's a bit bigger than a horse, I must say.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what ancestry that guy on the back is supposed to be.
as long as he
But
lets me
Bubble-
pet it and give it treats, I am happy.
Bubbles is size large. So yeah, they're like they control the same amount of space in combat as a horse. But they're a bit they're larger horizontally as opposed to vertically, I suppose. But yeah.
So that axolotl is huge compared to my character.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Luke's character is also size small. So yeah. Also, yeah, I'll give you the description from Arcadia that this gives. It's like axolotl. The hardy salamanders of the axol family range from the foot-long axolotl to the imposing 8-foot-long axolotl. Their thick, rubbery skin stays slick as it filters impurities and potent toxins from the body. Axol families use this ability to purify dirty or poisoned bodies of water, attracting a bountiful supply of food into their territory. Yeah. Also, they look like that. They're fucking derpy little faces.
Yeah, so cute.
Derpy.
But yeah. So yeah. Also, if you want to, Steph, you can give a visual description of your character, given they haven't had a chance to see your abilities yet.
Okay. Have you finished introducing your character, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do the voice. I have it in my head, but I can't do it properly. Basically,
Yeah.
I am a gnome, a forest gnome, that is pale yellow and cotton candy pink hair in the hairstyle that Marge has. Think of her skin and her hair like, I think it's called Fluttershy. Like the My Little Pony that's yellow and pink.
Okay.
And she's a traveling entertainer and basically like a gypsy. And her main thing is wild magic.
Oh no.
yes.
And the thing that Jake let me pick for my magic item was, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a Fey shard, is it?
Old shot, yeah.
Yeah, that basically lets me just do wild magic without having to
Oh no.
roll and get a 1.
Yeah, I won't reveal just how many wild magic surges you can manage in a turn.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's all the characters. But yeah, so
And she's
three
like
of
friends
you-
to every animal. She could talk to small animals, like squirrels.
yeah, gnome stuff, guys. But yeah, so the three of you minus Marjorie were gathered in the town square of David Grove by the mayor, who you guys all know. And basically you came back, you come home to this to your hometown because it's this holiday, this celebration, the Feast of Heroes, which celebrates the kind of ancient defenders of old, these kind of these heroes that protected the town days gone by, which you still celebrate. And the farmer, one of the farmers from the town, was supposed to provide the feast, like the food for it at least. But and they're usually on time with turning up and stuff. And the feast is today, but the farmer is nowhere to be seen, and he lives on the other side of the Briarwood, which is rumored to have monsters and other dangers in it, especially recently. So, knowing that you guys are all adventurers and offering some monetary compensation for your efforts, the mayor asked you to go investigate, see what you could find out, and make sure that he was okay. So you set off in the woods. About halfway through, you encountered a strange group of individuals, seemingly appearing from thin air. A group of 4 fishy creatures covered in scales and barnacles and coral, some of which wielding tentacle arms and like poison quills sprouting out of them. Kind of moving in weird, kind of gangly undulations, carrying a strange device. V-Lion went and said hello, and was promptly attacked by one of them. After which a battle ensued. You guys were able to dispatch them all. As you killed them, they burst into sea foam and mist, disintegrating. And the last one dropped the object it was holding, this kind of strange resinous device that seemed to have a kind of covered in like stuff, but the non-handheld part had a little glass screen on it that seemed to have a red arrow that pointed in a direction, and it beeped louder depending on which direction you put it in. It seemed to direct you towards the place you're already going to. So as you kind of followed it, and you came out into a clearing where you'd been told the farmstead was, but all you found was a dilapidated ruin of where a building used to be. With some cautious investigation, you sussed out that this building had been in the state for at least a year, and probably was done so at the hands of some kind of magic. But you also discovered a metal trapdoor, which upon opening led down into a small cellar, which had a number of workbenches containing smashed up alchemy sets and various other things. But the main feature was a golden animal skull stuck in the wall, which if you scroll up a bit, looks like that. It's the most recent image in chat before the axolotl. And on the jaw, on the lower jaw, it was inscribed with the letters "keep out" and then in capital letters, "do not pull." I believe that Fred and V-Line both were like, maybe we shouldn't pull it.
Yes.
Proc, however, was like, I want to get that out of the wall. So I accidentally triggered this little lever in the creature's jaw, opening a secret door in stone wall, which led through into a passageway, into a large room with a set of metal stairs going down into kind of darkened room with like a spotlight shining down in the middle. Center of the room is comprised of a metal platform with a number of like banks of controls, these kind of blinking colored lights and buttons. In the center of which there is a small plinth with a glossy black stone that seemed to kind of with like fog trailing off of it. And perched on the stone there were 4 small kind of gleaming crystals. At the far end of the room there's also a large glass cylinder which seemed to be filled with some kind of smoke or mist. You kind of poked around a bit. You discovered that some of the buttons had strange effects in the room, including turning various lights on or like activating doors and stuff. One briefly lit up the cylinder, but didn't seem to have much effect. Eventually, I don't remember exactly who it was. One of you decided to pick up one of the crystals on top of the plinth.
The guy did.
Yes.
Oops.
Experiencing a rush of power as you did so. And once all 3 of you have picked up a crystal, a large face appeared in the illuminated smoke in the cylinder, which said said a single word in a booming voice before descending into a coughing fit and disappearing, and then coming out of a small room next to the cylinder, which was also billowing smoke. You saw a strange little man, kind of wafting away the smoke and complaining about something called a smoke machine. And yeah, he introduced himself as Gordon, Gordon the Great, and also revealed that he was the one that brought you here, briefly changing his form to appear like the mayor, and then returning back to his old man form. And yeah, he basically told you guys that you are your Power Rangers. That's the long and short of it. We ended the session with him depositing a briefcase full of kind of coloured objects, which he referred to as morphers. And that's where we would pick up. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. So as he realized that there was only 3 of you, and there should have been 4. And then he pressed the consoles a little bit, brought up a hologram of Marjorie going about her business, opened a portal, yoinked her through. Dropdead Fred had decided to pick up the white crystal because he believed that Prank, being a pirate, would go for the water, like the kind of sea serpent blue crystal instead, but he's went for green. So he was like, "Can I swap, please?" Gordon informed him that he could only give up one of the power crystals if he gave it to another worthy creature. So if he wants to attune to the blue one, and so when Marjorie was pulled through by the kind of by her shirt collar, you were into your hands was thrust this kind of diamond sphere, which kind of housed this tiny figurine of a stag, which when you picked it up, the antlers kind of illuminated, looking like forks of lightning, and the crystal itself shone a brilliant white as you felt the surge of power. At the same time, Fred picked up the blue crystal. A similar thing happened. And yeah, that's where we left off.
So basically, I got the one that no one wanted.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
A little bit.
But yeah. Would anyone like to do anything at this point in time?
What were the
Gordon's
other
just kind of
creatures?
looking at you inspectively.
Oh,
Yeah, looking around, you can see that the frogman is now holding a blue crystal that's glowing, that has this kind of figurine of a coiled sea serpent. A little bit off to the side, you can see a orcish man holding a green crystal that seems to house a tortoise, it would seem,
oh.
with kind of glowing amber eyes. And you also see a cat person with a lute, holding a kind of glowing red crystal that seems to house this kind of fiery bird inside.
Okay.
Yeah, what is your reaction to this scenario?
Like, what just happened? Where am I? This is pretty, but where am I?
This is the command center.
Oh, okay. For what?
Yes, this is the base of operations for Power Rangers activity. I could help you here, and also I could communicate with you somewhat telepathically through the morphers if you put them on.
What are the morphers again?
So in the briefcase, which is kind of open on this plinth, you can see 4 kind of braces with these kind of colourful object straps to the backs of them. I will give you a description for each. There's actually more here than there used to be. That's fine. So yeah, the red one, which you kind of feline you immediately feel a kind of you're drawn to has a large red, silver, and gold metal-crafted phoenix head affixed to the top of it, and the eyes kind of crafted out of amber. Fred's one, which he seems to be kind of drawn towards, is this kind of large blue, silver, and black metal-crafted leviathan head with an amethyst eye. Proc, you can kind of see this large green, gold, and black metal-crafted Zaratan head, which you kind of instinctively know what that is. There's kind of in your head, you kind of picture this enormous kind of stone tortoise, the size of a mountain, which has a topaz eye. And then Marjorie, you can see this kind of large silver, white, silver, and violet metal-crafted elk head with a quartz eye. And yeah, he's just referred to these as your morphers. He briefly said beforehand that whilst the primordial power crystals that you now possess do give you a little bit of power boost to fight the forces, that's the point I missed out, was the entire justification of why you're here. Basically, Gordon.
He mentioned a Lady Damaraz.
Yes. So yes, no. The reason why you're here is yes, Lady Dazaran. She's she may or may not be a member of the Order of Desolation. From the Hells, business as usual. But yeah, no, she's taken a particular interest in this world, specifically your town, for some fucking reason. Honestly, who knows? Maybe because I'm here. I don't know. But basically, yes, no, she wants to invade, and yes, we don't want invasions from the Hells. It tends to be bad news, and I'm currently pretty busy dealing with my own stuff, so I can't help directly, even though I'm a very powerful wizard. So I need the help of you, plucky teens, maybe not, but adventurers with attitude, to go
Positive
walk around.
attitudes.
Yes. Sure. Yes. No, those sea creatures in the woods. Those are some of her weakest minions, and whilst you did deal with them pretty swiftly, they were at least a little bit of a challenge. I could see. I was watching on the monitor, watching your progress. But yes, no, you'll face far more dangerous foes, and to defeat them, you'll need additional power. And so yes, these morphers, these will allow you to transform into an empowered state. You'll become Power Rangers. And yes, with these powers, you'll be able to hopefully defeat them. Yes, ideally we would do some training, but I'm not sure we have much time.
Marjorie's like already wandered past as he's talking, and he's like looking, like picking up the stag head and looking at it.
Yeah, it looks as I described. As you kind of pick it up, the kind of quartz eye briefly flashes cyan. As you kind of pick it up, some almost kind of in recognition. But yeah.
Like, put it on?
Yeah. As you kind of it kind of clips onto your wrist almost like automatically. Changing size to kind of fit comfortably. And yeah, it kind of sits there on your wrist pretty easily. You also think that you feel as though you could probably will it to become a little bit less conspicuous because it is quite chunky. And yeah, you also as you kind of put it on, the crystal in your hand seems to kind of you watch as it kind of floats into the morpher and disappears. Seemingly becoming one with it. But yeah, if you want to make it less obvious, you can with as a free action, you can transform it into it just becomes like a normal looking kind of like bracer or like bracelet with the crystal embedded in the top of it. And you can transform it back into the morpher.
I'm actually really jealous of my character right now, and everyone's character. I watched Power Rangers when I was little, and all of the seasons after it, and I've always wanted a morpher. Now I don't have one, but my fucking character does. God damn it.
Well, you can now live vicariously through Marjorie.
I also wanted to play the Power Rangers theme, but I thought better not because it might get copyright strike.
Hold on, I will try and play it.
Oh god.
I do not know the Power Rangers theme.
Here's the thing. I sort of know the Power Rangers theme, but I'm not good enough guitar to play it correctly. So
I'm not good at all.
Oh, apparently also my character has a drum. All I have is a sneak energy drink tub. This is all I have.
Wait, what class are you? Are you a sorcerer?
Sorcerer, but the entertainer background. Same as you, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. Cool.
I was like, the only thing I can relatively play is a drum. And that's because you just hit it.
Yeah, Gordon kind of ushers you all to pick up your respective morphers.
Sure.
And try them on. And yeah, when you do, you kind of experience something to Marjorie. The crystal, the primordial power crystal, as Gordon refers to them, appears to kind of fuse with the morpher, allowing you to kind of transform it into this kind of more conspicuous, more inconspicuous kind of form, so that you can walk around in public without people asking, "Yo, what the fuck is that big chunky boy on your wrist?" But yeah, Gordon kind of looks around and is like, "Yes, no, how good are you guys at teamwork?"
We literally met an hour ago, so...
Yes.
And me, I met all these people 5 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you'll probably have to learn pretty quickly. A lot of the strength from these powers comes from working together as a team.
Oh, no.
So you'll have to figure that out as you go, I suppose. Yes. Though, you'll work it out. I'll walk you through it. I'll walk you through it. But yes, though, anyways, and he looks like he's about to launch on into another kind of rambling statement, but a number of alarms go off. You can hear around the room, and he kind of turns to one of the banks of controls and presses a button. You watch as this another kind of projecting this hologram appears, and you can see it's a shot of the town, David Grove, that you're from, but you can see people running around panicking, and a number of strange creatures terrorizing the town. You can see various explosions going off. A large figure in kind of black spiked armor with horns and tail, kind of throwing fireballs and cackling. Very, very clearly evil. Oh, bugger, I thought we'd have more time. Yes, I suppose this will be a bit of trial by fire, but yes, no, that's your town, so that's under attack, so, off you fuck. And he conjures the portal up in front of him, this kind of swirling indigo vortex, similar to the one that you got pulled through, Marjorie. Says,
are you struggling to
go.
not say our main campaign names?
I've changed my mind.
I'm not struggling to name wise. I'm just trying to remember what your names are in general. But yeah. So yeah, do you go through the portal?
Sure.
Okay.
Adventure!
Nice. I'm assuming you go through as well.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Fred kind of stands there in protest for a minute before kind of stating that he won't go anywhere without Bubbles. And so that happens before you guys leave. So he says he'll be there in a bit. As he just walks and seems to head towards the surface where Bubbles still is, because Bubbles can't fit down a ladder.
We'll have to fix that.
Yeah, basically, Luke's not here, so Fred won't be here for a while, as he's going to ride Bubbles through the woods to get to you. So maybe next session. But yeah. The rest of you, however, arrive in David Grove, in the town square. You can see you're right. You kind of arrived right in front of these guys. You can see in front of you are a number of these sea spawn, these strange Piscine humanoids. I'll repost the image of that for memory and Steph's benefit. That's what a lot of these boys look like. You can also see flying around are a couple of these kind of impish creatures with spikes growing out of them. They seem to be these kind of purple flying devilish little fiends with small pitchforks. Which I remembered I need to get the sucking stat block for.
I just realised my character sheet doesn't have my quarterstaff, which is annoying.
Just add it. It's fine.
Yes, one of the things I could pick was a stick as my focus, and it doubles as a quarterstaff because I remembered what you said.
I
was like, I want a big stick that I can just smack people with.
Yeah, big stick is rarely not big stick, so you know. Yeah, you see those flying around, and also kind of further back, cackling maniacally, is this kind of tall figure with glowing red eyes and this kind of black smoking armor with spikes on it. They have a kind of this pointed tail and kind of red skin, and yeah, they seem to just be running around trying to cause as much havoc as possible until they spot you guys. And they just kind of he kind of turns and points at you and just issues a command to the creatures around him, says, "Get them!" That's gonna be initiative. Friendos.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know what.
My initiative is +5.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mine's just +1, yeah.
Right. Proficiency is dexterity +10 plus.
I like how you rolled a nat 1, and then you're +5.
Yeah, I got 3. Brilliant.
Amazing.
Man. So, fun fact, I ran this a bit of this one shot a couple days ago for some other friends who are also Power Rangers fans. And they had the opposite problem of you guys. They went before everyone else, so this is going to be an interesting reverso.
How is that a problem?
Well, I don't know. It wasn't necessarily a problem. It was more that they all went at the same time. So it was like they went and then all the enemies went, which feels a bit unfair. But you know, we'll see what the other guys get. I've not rolled the initiative for the bad guys yet, so I do need to I need to fucking screenshot your Morpher stuff because, yeah, don't worry about there being a lot of text here. Most of it boils down to you have. Oh, fuck you, sniffing tool. You have like 3 levels of monk powers plus some other stuff. All right, where the fuck is? There you go. So, yeah, you guys don't. Yeah, you guys will get. You guys gain the knowledge of these abilities when you morph. But we will, yeah. Un moment. While I do some more screenshotting.
Oh wow, that is a lot.
It is a bit, yeah. Don't stress though. It's pretty straightforward. And scroll down a little bit too far there. That's one you guys haven't seen yet.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. And Steph.
Yes.
There you go. That's the stats for your morpher. Have a bit of a read that while I roll initiative for everyone else. Yeah, I don't say actually. Okay. We'll need to get some of the stats up again. What the fuck was that guy actually?
That's always a good thing to hear.
Yeah. No, he's a named character in my notes as opposed to a stat block. So
I
that's
like
the one.
I like the. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be a thing that every time we do a one shot, Gordon is in it as some character.
Yeah. Although I'll point out this one shot is basically canon. So this is what Gordon does in his spare time.
Oh, amazing.
Okay. So where's my pen? There it is. Okay. Cool. All right. So initiative. Tom, what did you get for initiative? You got a 3, right?
Yeah.
Hog. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. You'll roll for in groups of. Yeah. Hang on. Add all these to my initiative tracker. Ooh, that's not the one I want to add you of. There we go. Okay, yeah, that works. Cool. Alright, so. My dice. What do you need? Ooh, he rolled bad as well. That's always fun. And yeah. Okay. Oh, these guys are all like garbage. Wow. Fun fact, Tom, someone's going after you.
I'm reading this and I feel a bit overpowered.
I'm sure it will balance out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also thinking of the spell bit that I can do. Because my wild magic stuff is supposed to happen after I do a spell.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's a point actually. So yeah, those of you with spell slots, you can cast your spells that you get from primordial magic with spell slots if you want. that is the only way you can upcast them, because you can't use power points to do that in this scenario. For those of you that don't have, Witch Bolt, I believe, is the only spell out of that you guys would have normal access to. I'll put that in bot chat for Steph. Well, actually, if you wanted to, you can go into your character sheet, Steph, and add it. If you hit the homebrew button on, actually, yeah, you can, just do it however you want, I guess. Ignore me. But the other two, Quake and Blaze, you guys, those are not spells that are in normal D&D. So, un moment.
Wait,
They're
so
pretty funky though.
what spells do I have?
Basically, each of you has a different. So basically, all of you with your primordial magic feature, you get, I believe, absorb elements, hunter's mark, and protection from evil and good. And then you also get a fourth spell based on your element. In Steph's case, it's Witch Bolt. In James's case, it's Blaze, and in Tom's case, it's Quake. So I will stick those in. Is campaign or bot chat's the best place for this, I don't know. We'll stick it in bot chat. That's Blaze, and that's Quake. Yeah, that's what those spells do. All the other spells on that list you should be able to look up with Avery.
Yep.
What's mine called again?
Witch Bolt,
Witch Bolt. Okay.
I believe. I will double check though.
What's the...
Yes.
to do the code?
What was that?
What can we type in to get a spell?
This, followed by whatever spell you want to put in. But yeah, so that's, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm giving you guys a bit of time to adjust to this because there's a lot on that sheet. And yeah, basically any questions, feel free to ask, because...
Oh, there's going to be a lot, because I've never played a sorcerer before.
That's fair.
It's like, I have trouble remembering just to do sneak attack. Never mind all this shit.
Alright. I have a lot of spells.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. I want to point out, using my Alkian Andor, I can fly. So
Yes. Yes,
I can fly too, technically, with my thing.
Yep.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot.
Hey, why don't I get the ability to fly with my Morpher? Would that be a bit much?
Because you're not the wind one. I'm the wind one.
I'm a fire one. My thing is a phoenix.
Yeah, you get Phoenix powers.
Yeah. Phoenix fly.
So yeah, basically so the actual stances that you get is kind of what I built the powers of the Rangers around. Because they aren't technically, I didn't come up with those. Those I've stolen from I think I've discussed this with you before about the so Mark Humes did a rework of the Way of the Four Elements Monk,
Yes.
because the elemental disciplines are a bit shit. These are those disciplines, but reformatted for Power Rangers. So the reason why the Phoenix one doesn't have a fly speed is because the fire stance is not designed for flying around.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, you do get other cool stuff though.
I do. Dueling. Do I even have 2 weapons?
So
Yes, I do.
yeah, that's the point. When you ranger up, you can choose
no way.
one of 2 fighting styles.
Oh my god, Rangers. We're becoming Rangers. Oh my god, we're literally. Oh my god, I've just realised we are. I'm sorry. It's just I've realised Power Rangers are just Rangers. They're just kind of.
It has many levels.
They've got magic. They've got animal companions, kind of. They're protectors. Oh my god.
Yes. So the reason
my
why
god.
the reason why I said no rangers for this was because all the features from the Horizon Walker Ranger are baked into this morpher. So if you picked a ranger, I'd be like, it's double dipping it. Yeah, allowed. Similar thing with the Please No Monks, because I was like, if you pick monk, I'll just give you like additional monk features because otherwise it's less fun. But yeah. But no, there's a lot of shit going on here.
Going back to the primordial power crystal,
Yes.
it mentions ancient weapons. What's an ancient weapon? Oh, it says short swords and any simple melee weapons.
Yes. Basically, that is ancient weapons are monk weapons without using the word monk.
Okay. Does a rapier count?
So that's a point actually. So because all of your features for your morpher stuff is like a fucking page long, so you get some basically when you ranger up, you have some special weapons. So all your equipment is absorbed into your ranger form when you ranger up, but you can retrieve weapons from your belt, which can either be you can have one primary weapon, and you can also summon your secondary weapon. Your primary weapon can either be a weapon that you already use, that's something you're proficient with, or it can be one of the ones that you get given from your ranger form. So for you, V-Line, your Phoenix weapons, you can choose between either the Phoenix Saber, which is a golden blade rapier, where the base shaped like a beak that's kind of biting onto the blade, and the guard is kind of formed of this kind of shape of fiery feathers in red, gold, and silver. Or you can pick fire feathers, which is a pair of bladed throwing weapons fashioned to look like a spiral of red feathers and golden flames. They share the statistics of daggers, but deal slashing damage instead of piercing damage, and return to your hand once you throw them. So those are your primary weapon options, and yes, basically the weapon you choose will count as a ancient weapon for the purpose of your martial arts.
Okay.
Because you're always gonna be fucking dunking on stuff. Always gonna be punching things. Just kind of a rule. Yeah, I will screenshot that and stick that in Discord. This is something that the guys on Friday didn't have because it wasn't done yet. So you guys can be the first ones to have access to this. Oh fuck, yeah, I forgot about that as well. So yeah, basically, I've got everything set up for this combat. So let me know when you guys are ready to start. Because I basically giving you time to digest all the shit I've just sent you.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what power range of weapons I have.
Don't worry, I'm sending it to you.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. Also, you can just use your quarter staff, if you would like.
Will I be able to use my Bandalore?
Yeah. You can conjure stuff from your belt if you want to.
Cool.
And given that that's like a spellcasting focus for you as well, you can definitely keep that. And Steph. These are the weapons you have access to as the Tempest Elk Ranger.
Tempest Glaive.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you can keep the weapon that you usually use if you want, and it will just like look like a cool Power Rangers weapon, or you can summon one of the weapons designated by your morpher.
Okay.
Also, all of you have access to this as well. I'm just going to stick in campaign chat. So,
Oh, right. We get a blaster. Oh my god.
yes. Yeah. No. Basically, yeah. You can. These secondary weapons are both light weapons, essentially. So if you have a one-handed primary weapon, you can dual wield essentially, meaning that instead of using martial arts to attack as your bonus action, you can use your secondary weapon to attack as a bonus action, which includes the blaster. The blaster is a light weapon, so you can offhand attack, shoot if you want. Yeah, basically they both deal 1d6 damage, either slashing or force, depending on whether you're shooting or stabbing. And the blaster uses your dex. The saber can use your dex or your strength.
Right. This is a lot of things.
Yes.
It is a lot of things.
Regal, get off the 4 key.
Sure, let's check something. Jake, you know, after the stat improvements we got last week, wasn't it like +3 to like a few stats?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Which ones was it? Just 'cause I'm not sure if my character sheet is right or not.
So if you look in our DMs, I sent you the ability scores that you should have.
Right. Is that after?
Yes, that is after, because your scores don't increase if it's 20 already. But yeah, you had a 13 in Dex and a 12 in Con. So now they're 16 and 15 respectively.
Oh no, wait, yep, no, they're right. No, we're all good.
Yes. Main things to pay attention to, which are general stat increases as well with the morphers when you range around, is that you have an additional 60 max hit points, which I recommend you track separately to your normal hit points, because if you run out of those 60 hit points, you get powered down. You have your speed is increased by 10. Your proficiency bonus becomes 4 instead of 2, and your AC is also increased by 2.
Right, so now, wait, so my AC is increased by 2, that means that I'm... Jesus.
You're like impossible to hit, basically.
Yeah, I'm AC if that's right, that means I'm AC 20.
Yeah.
Ow!
Yikes.
You know, I had fun enough, the person in the one shot that played the Zaratan Ranger, they had an AC of 19. They were a rogue though instead of a fighter, but yeah. Yeah. Basically, this when you ranger up, you are functionally level 9 characters.
Oh wow!
That's roughly how it balances out, if my math is correct.
You alright, Steph?
That wasn't me.
Who was that?
I assume that was one in the background of Tom.
So, when I do the spells or any spells, does because of the shard, it always triggers when I do a spell now, as well as me having to roll a dice.
But the way the shard works is whenever you cast a spell that has meta magic on it.
Right.
So basically, whenever you spend sorcery points to make a spell different, you can automatically trigger it, which is your choice. But yeah, something you can do, which you can I'm basically going to allow you to abuse in this one shot, is your feature Tides of Chaos. Gives you advantage on a d20 roll.
Yeah.
And you don't get it back until you finish a long rest, but you can I, the DM, at any point can force you to roll on the Wild Magic Surge table to regain it instantly. So if you want to, you can just do that whenever you want.
Which book is the Wild Magic table in? Is it the Player's Handbook?
It is the Player's Handbook, yeah.
Okay.
I've got a version up online as well. So.
Oh no, I'm knocking all my stuff over. Please can I have the online version? So I don't knock everything off my shelf.
I'll stick it in bot commands. That's just the link to the subclass, but if you scroll down, it has the Wild Magic Search table right at the bottom.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Also, fun bit of this as well is that it has links to all the spells that you can accidentally cast.
Right, it does as well. Yay!
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that you guys ranger up when you roll. Well, actually, yeah, that's up to you. Do you guys ranger up when you roll initiative, or are you gonna wait?
Well, considering we're pretty much jumping right into a combat situation,
It's morphine time!
Yeah!
I got to say it.
Well, you have to say it. It's part of the morphing thing. You got to speak the command word. So yeah. Basically, yeah. So also for Marjorie's sake, as a point, when you ranger up, you become medium-sized instead of small.
Okay. I remember that happening in the movie. Like, a kid got the Blue Ranger thing, and he went from, like, small to adult size. But he still sounded like a kid.
That's exactly what I'm doing. So yeah. As you guys ranger up, you kind of do the pose, kind of do the morpho, say the command word. As you do, you each watch as the world around you changes suddenly. For Beeline, you watch as the landscape becomes kind of volcanic. You watched and like you look down, and your body is kind of your head is covered in this kind of glowing white light. You kind of do a backflip backwards as you watch as fragments of like the kind of the molten rock of the landscape and just kind of flames envelop you and form this skin tight red suit that covers your body. And as you kind of land and do a pose, a helmet encapsulates your head. You
Neat.
do another cool pose, and kind of fire erupts behind you as you. There is kind of this spectral form of a phoenix, and you arrive back in the world, now covered head to toe in this colorful armor. A similar thing happens to you. The world around you kind of changes to this kind of foresty mountain area. Similar to V-Line, your body's kind of covered in this glowing white light. You do a backflip, do a pose as kind of parts of the landscape. These pieces of green rock and like branches fly off and form this skin-tight green suit that covers you head to toe. Helmet encapsulating your head. Behind you, you hear the roar of this titanic creature, the Zaratan, this mountain-like tortoise. As you ranger up into the Zaratan Ranger, Marjorie, you are surrounded by storm clouds, and as similar to the others, your body kind of is covered in this white form. You're a lot taller than you remember, and as you kind of fly backwards, fragments of the clouds and bolts of lightning kind of flash to you, covering you in this kind of this white suit. As you kind of land on a cloud behind you, doing a cool pose. Helmet covers your head as well, and in a flash of lightning, the Tempest elk behind you, these kind of antlers made from forks of lightning, kind of booms out behind you, and you all arrive back on the where you were. Now, Power Rangers. You're suit up.
Hooray!
As a point, we have an extra thing here as well. This is the last thing, I promise. When you ranger up, you must select a leader for the team.
Oh no.
Me.
Sure.
All right. So,
Sure.
Beth, you have this extra action. 1 minute. There's something that you can do once during the battle.
Hello?
I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm trying to find like a video clip of what I'm basically trying to represent here. Let's see. Is this roughly correct? Hang on a minute. Oh boy. Yep, that's the one. So yeah, Steph, you can get people to do this. Basically, as the team leader, you can initiate this action.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know this bit now. I loved
Oh no.
Power Rangers Down of Thunder. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I get what that means now. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and I'll give you the stats of that that thing if it comes up. But yeah, so combat has begun. It's actually funny that you Marge is the leader because she goes first.
Oh yeah.
In front of you, you can see a rank of about 4 of these kind of sea creatures, these sea spawn, flying above them. are these kind of spined devilish creatures, and standing at the back is this tall, smoking figure in black armor, covered in spikes with these kind of long curled horns, a wicked-looking tail, and glowing red eyes.
Okay. I don't actually know what to do.
Hit them, hit them, hit them.
Pick an action, any action.
Well, considering that it's been a while since I've looked at my spells, and I don't fucking remember what they do.
Well, I think you basically just picked them based on name, didn't you?
No, I did briefly look at them.
All right, hang on. Let's have a look. I guess. All right, so yeah, you have disguise self, which makes you look different. You've got jump, which triples your jump distance. You can obviously cast Witch Bolt as part of your primordial magic thing. Crown of Madness. If something fails a saving throw, you can use your action to make them attack their friends. Mirror Image means that you create a bunch of illusory duplicates of yourself, and when someone tries to attack you, you get to roll to see if they miss you instead. That's what your sorcerer spells do. And cantrips. The only offensive one here is Infestation, which if they fail a con save, they take some poison damage and they get moved 5 feet in a random direction.
Okay.
That's spells, and then obviously you've got your whole sheet of ranger stuff as well.
Okay, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do mirror image first.
All right. Yeah. You watch as this. You watch as four. Well, I think it's 3 illusory duplicates of Marjorie appear around her as she kind of shuffles. None of you can tell which one is the real one. As you'll kind of stand in formation. I'll get that up in bot commands so I can. Yeah. Yeah, that lasts for 1 minute. That is not concentration, so you don't have to worry about that going down. Yeah, so. Yes, so if you roll a 6 or higher when someone tries to attack you, the attack targets one of the duplicates instead.
Okay.
If they hit the duplicate, it gets destroyed. And each time a duplicate is destroyed, you have to roll higher to be able to not get hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That is your action.
I could have done my quicken spell and done this as a bonus action.
You could still quicken like a cantrip if you wanted
to. Yes, because you can't do cantrips as bonus actions, can you? Unless it says.
Yeah.
Then I shall do infestation.
All right. Who would you like to target? There are 4 sea spawn, 2 spine devils, and 1 spooky dude at the back.
The flying ones? One of the flying ones?
All right. That's a Constitution saving throw. That's a 2. It definitely fails.
1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction.
All right.
Big gal, you're gonna have to move. Sat on my keyboard. It's not plus anything, is it? It's just a straight 1d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, you watch as insects briefly swarm over this creature, and it kind of panics for a second as it is engulfed and kind of flies in a random direction. How does it determine the random direction? Let's see. Roll d4. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you watch as it kind of flies backwards away from you by 5 feet.
Yay.
All right. Also, you used a quicken spell. Would you like to cause a wild magic surge?
Oh, yes!
All right. Roll a d100.
Oops. No, wait, that is right. Did I do it right? No, I didn't.
You need a space. You need a space between the roll and the dice.
I did put a space. It's my fucking lizard. She pressed the backspace button.
Wow.
I got 13.
13.
13.
Oh boy. Okay.
I cast confusion, don't I?
Yeah. Okay. That's a template sphere, so that's going to affect your friends, and yeah,
Oh dear.
and the C4 as well. Okay. So I'm going to need all of you guys to roll wisdom saving throws.
Oh god damn it. What have you done?
Do I need to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
You may confuse yourself. Okay.
18.
Yeah, the sea spawn definitely fail.
What is it? Constitution?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, no. Oh, I still did it. Okay.
Tom, what do you get?
What was it?
Wisdom saving throw. I think it's just d20 plus wisdom for you.
19.
Okay. So luckily, I'm assuming. So this is against your spell save DC, Steph. So I'm assuming everyone fails. Not everyone succeeds rather. Because your DC is 13.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, your DC is 15 at the moment because your proficiency bonus is 4.
Oh yeah.
You'll still pass. The sea spawn, however, failed, so this actually works out for you. So yeah, Steph, roll a d10.
Oh my god. Okay. I have to roll so many dice.
Yeah, it's not the start of their turn yet, but just that I know in beforehand.
I got 4. Why did it make me roll it twice? Okay. I don't know why it put the command after, but 4.
Oh well, if you can roll again because it's affected 2 creatures.
Oh well, I didn't type it twice, but for some reason it did it. I don't know why.
I think it's a bit of a glitch of where the average
10.
is the thing. Okay, so so 4. Creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. So one of the sea spawn kind of clutches its head and kind of looks around dazed. The other one seems to be kind of, for the moment, compos mentis, but is still clutching its head. All right, so that is concentration, so you can maintain concentration if you would like. But that is up to you. I will
Sure.
mark these boys as confused. Okay. Would you like to move at all?
No.
Alright, cool. In that case, it is the Spine Devil's turn. They are gonna do some stuff. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna shoot some tail spines at you boys. But they are gonna be some spooky ones. They are, so as you watch these kind of spiked flying creatures kind of beat their wings and from each of them, you watch as a pair of spines fly out, which as they kind of take on this kind of they glow, and they're gonna let's see. Yeah, I think one of them is going to target Marjorie because you cast infestation on it, so it doesn't like you. And the other one is going to fire a shot each V-line. So against Marjorie, this is going to be.
What do I have to roll again to see if it misses?
You will do, yes. So roll d20. If you roll a 6 or higher, this will target one of your duplicates.
16.
All right. So this first one targets one of your duplicates. Let's see. What is their AC? 12. Okay. So that was, let's see. That's going to hit just. So you watch as it fires this tail spine at you, which looks like it's going to hit you straight in the chest, but you watch as the dart shoots past and explodes one of the duplicates, destroying it. This next one, roll again. This time you need to roll an 8 or higher.
Okay. Oh, got an 8.
Nice. So this one also hits one of your duplicates, detonating another one. There's now only one duplicate left. But yeah, so yeah, you kind of like the four of you kind of stand in like a tight knit circle, and then you watch as like these two darts kind of fly essentially either side of you, Marjorie, and explode behind you, erasing two of the duplicates. But you're able to avoid being hit at this point in time. All right, and then one. So the other devil's going to fire a tail spine at Proc. For a 19 to hit, which misses. Your AC is currently 20. So you kind of see this tail spine coming. You do a cool backflip out of the way as it explodes behind you. And then against V-Line, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. That does hit.
All right. So you are unable to dodge this one, and unfortunately, this spine kind of catches you as you try to dodge out of the way. Sparks fly off the suit as you try and jump out of the way. All right, this is going to deal. Okay, so you take 5 piercing damage and 6 fire damage for a total of 11 damage.
All right. 49.
All right. That is their turn. It is now the Sea Spawn's turn. One of them can't do shit because it's confused. The other one is currently unaffected by confusion because it rolled a 10. So it's going to run up and let's see. I mean, yeah, Marjorie's the only one that's actually done anything at this point, so it's going to run in and try and attack Marjorie.
I'm glad I did the mirror thing then.
Let's see.
Oops.
This boy has a tentacle arm, so you need to roll a 6. No, not 6. Sorry, you need 11 or higher to dodge this one.
17.
Nice. Let's see if it hits. That is going to hit. So yeah, you watch out as this thing lashes out with a tentacle, trying to like wrap around your duplicate, but like its tentacle kind of wraps around, and then like as it squeezes, the duplicate disappears, ending the spell. You no longer have mirror image on you at this point in time. However, you did avoid 3 attacks successfully, so not bad. and then it's going to try and claw at you with its unarmed strike.
Fuck.
The first one is going to be a 13 to hit. The thing actually misses you because you have +2 to AC at the moment.
Yes. I was wondering what it was. So I have 14 instead of 12.
The next one is also a miss. Yeah. So this thing, you're able to kind of dodge out the way as it kind of flails ineffectually, kind of batting away with your weapons. All right.
I'm a nimble little gnome.
You are. Now it is Orthan's go. You watch as the armored dude at the back kind of chuckles and says, "Ha ha 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 ha! You think you could defeat me, the mighty Orthan? Puny rangers, I will destroy you!" And then he's gonna throw some fire at you. Let's see. There's his stat block. Ooh. Yes. So yeah, why not? It's gonna throw a flame at V-Line #1 at alright. So calling its V-Line is a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Alright. You're able to once again dodge out the way of this kind of mote of flame that lands behind you, doing a cool explosion as you kind of backflip out of the way.
Yeah.
And then against Prague, that is going to be a 19, which also misses. Both of you are able to do kind of like a synchronized backflip to dodge these explosives as they land behind you. He kind of looks frustrated at the fact that you haven't been annihilated by his cool attack. But yeah, that's the end of his turn. V-Line, it's your go.
I'm going to draw my flame rapier.
Your Phoenix Saber.
Phoenix Saber. And then I'm going to charge at the nearest monster.
Right. The nearest monster is a sea spawn.
Okay.
One of these fishy mines. You've fought these before.
Yeah. Not so up close. I'm going to do 2 attacks against him. 2 strikes.
All right. You can make 1 attack with the rapier, and then you can use your bonus action to do a unarmed strike if you would like.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
All right. Oh. Yeah, it does. So 1d20 plus 6, 7, 8. So it's +8. Unless there's a lot of things to keep track of.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. 24.
That hits.
The damage doesn't go up, does it?
So the damage doesn't change. The damage, like basically, it's basically your dex modifier. So, whatever your current dex modifier is, that you will still add that to the attack.
I've also got I think I chose dueling as my attack, so
yes. So you get to +2 damage to your attack rolls if you single hand this lad.
6 actually, +6 damage.
Nice.
Wow. 13.
Nice. You strike a hefty blow against this thing, kind of lunging out with the Phoenix Saber. Sparks fly out of its chest as you strike against it, and it kind of reels back.
Cool. Sorry, I'm just reading through my things. Unarmed strike is also my dex.
Dex or strength, but I'm guessing you're more dexterous than you are strong.
Yes.
Yes, there is a lot of things to read.
Do I add my proficiency to it?
Yes, you're proficient in armed strikes.
That's 6. Wait, yes.
I think basically it's the same to hit as your rapier. So +8, I imagine.
Why would it be +8?
Well, that's what you use for your rapier. Your proficiency bonus is currently +4.
Yes. That makes sense. 14.
14 is also a hit. These guys are not very dexterous. Yeah, your unarmed strike is a D4 plus dex.
And proficiency.
You don't add your proficiency to the damage.
You don't add proficiency to damage.
No, it's not. It's like a normal attack in that sense.
Can that be slashing damage instead of blunt damage because I have claws?
Yes, if you'd like to use your fucking cat claws, you can. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I think this works pretty well actually, because kind of instead of cat claws, the suit kind of manifests these kind of like bird talons, much like the phoenix, and you kind of slash out.
I like how you're a cat girl and now you're a fucking bird.
Well, that's the reason apparently, boys. They picked the red one, so
because it was a bird, and I'm a cat.
Nice.
I believe that is my turn. I've taken my bonus action. I can't do anything else.
All right. Cool.
Wait, can I? Sorry to.
Go ahead.
No, never mind.
All right.
Never mind.
Prague, it is your go. Tom.
Yeah.
Your go.
So, right. Okay. What's the? How far away is the nearest creature?
About 10 feet away.
Okay. Let's check. So. Has anyone else used their morpher thing yet?
You are currently all morphed, is my assumption.
Okay. So I can use like the abilities it says on that sheet then.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
For the item. Right. Give me a sec.
You still have all of your normal class features, and like stuff like that, but you also get this ranger stuff on top, basically.
Suppose. Alright, I'll try and go for a standard attack with my mace, and then I'll try something after it. Okay.
Right.
Not mace, maul even. Yeah. Okay, that is a 18.
That hits. You're gonna slam
Okay.
into one of these sea-spawn creatures.
Yes. Okay, that's 5, 7. That's 12 damage. 12 bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna see. It is power points. How many of those do you get?
It says, doesn't
10.
it? 10.
All right, I'm gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna use what's it called? Yeah, flurry of blows. So I spend 1 power point and I make 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action on it.
Yes.
Okay, so what would that be for me? Would that just be my strength modifier?
Yes. I assume you would use your strength over your dexterity.
Yeah. Okay, so it'd be just 5 damage then.
So your unarmed strikes do a D4 damage.
So
Plus
that'd
your
be
strength modifier.
D4 plus 5. Okay. All right then. And
Yeah.
we're getting
Also, what was your
bonus
so
for hitting
before you go ahead, what was the more damage again?
The more damage was 12, I think. Yeah, it was 12.
Okay. Yes. Just checking. You can make 2
Will I
armed
get
strikes
any
against.
do I get any bonuses to hit with unarmed strikes?
Yes, you're proficient, so it'll be your strength plus 4 because your proficiency bonus is currently plus 4. So that's plus 9 to hit. Yeah, basically, just treat all your weapons as plus 9 to hit at this point.
Sure.
And then yeah, you deal 1d4 plus your strength on a hit.
Right then, let's see. That is a 26.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay, so D4 plus 5. 4, so 9 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Next one. That will be which way round is it? If it's a 6 or a 9, how can you tell?
There should be a little dot at the bottom, like a line.
If it's
Dot,
on the line,
dot.
it's a 9. If it's on the top of the 9 or 6, it's a 6.
Okay, I think I got 6 then, so that'll be 15.
15 still hits. These
Okay.
things are pretty fucking slow.
Right, let's see. I won that time, so 6 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn then.
Cool. So yeah, you watch. Everyone else watches as Frank kind of swings in with this enormous maul, which I forget. What does the maul look like? At the moment. Let's see. This is the Mountain Crusher maul, so it's this kind of black and gold, sculpted to kind of look like an inverted mountain. As it kind of slams that into the sea spawn, sending a shower of sparks flying, and then swings in with a couple of flying kicks as it is kind of thrashed back. Not quite dead, but still sent reeling by these hammer blows. All right. It is now the dude you just hit. They're going to try and bite back. Literally, they're going to try and bite you. So they're going to make 2 arm strikes, and then they're going to try and take a chunk out of you. That is going to be a 22 hit, which I'm guessing hits.
Is that on?
Next one's going to miss though, and the last one also a miss. Okay, so you only get hit once for a whopping 4 damage. This thing is like too much core balance to do any real damage, and only just catches you with one of its swipes. But you're not in any serious harm. Now, she spawns 2's go. Yeah, that one's gonna try and attack V-Line because it's beating up his friend. Someone's going to make 2 unarmed attacks against you. One is another 22 to hit,
Yep.
and another miss. So
Yeah.
that is that's six bludgeoning damage, and then it's going to try and stick you with one of its poison quills, which is a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
All right. You are able to dodge the quills.
How much damage did the first attack do?
6.
No, just 6. Okay.
All right.
Right.
So we go back to the top of initiative. Marjorie. It's your
Yo.
turn.
I am going to do something.
Do something good.
Looking. I want to. Not that one, the other one. Oh, that's right. I know the gust cantrip. Deflect missiles. I don't know what to do. I have too many fucking things. I want to. I want to use infestation again.
All right.
On the weakest flying one.
They're both pretty much the same because you needed 1 damage last turn. You can attack the same one again.
Yeah. Where is
that
it?
is a their con save. Okay, yeah, so that's a 17.
What are they going against when they roll?
Your spell save DC.
Oh, then it's
I think it's
13?
currently 15 for you.
15, yeah. So they don't get infested.
No, they don't get infested. That is your action. Would you actually do anything as a bonus action?
I don't actually know what I can do.
A bunch of monk stuff. For example, if you wanted to use, I believe it's Step of the Wind, you can. Yes, so you can disengage or dash as a bonus action if you'd like. You can take the dodge action, which gives people disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You could, let's see, what else? You could cast Hunter's Mark.
What does Hunter's Mark do?
Hunter's Mark, you choose a creature within 60 feet of you, and for, I believe, the next hour, it's a concentration spell. For the next hour, whenever you hit that creature with a weapon attack, they take an extra d6 of damage.
Ew. I'll do
And
that.
if that creature dies, you can move the mark to another creature on your next turn.
I shall do the Hunter's Mark.
All right. I fucking misspelled that. Who are you marking?
The one that's nearest Tom's character. I forgot his name.
Proud.
All right. So yeah, the confusion ends. So the two people that were confused are no longer confused. But yes, you cast Hunter's Mark. You can roll d20 to see if you get one magic surge if you want.
Oh, yay.
Sorry to interrupt. I've just been called down for tea. Are we? How long are we going to go on for?
Oops.
Usually we'd have about an hour left.
Okay, hold on. Oh, tea. Never mind. Tea's been brought up. Hold on.
Okay, so no more magic surge.
Aw.
You rolled a 6 and not a 1. Yeah. All right. Cool. I believe that is C-spawn 1. Yes.
I'm putting down the ukulele so I can actually eat.
Nice. All right. I'm guessing that's the end of your turn, Marjorie.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. So as you kind of you cast this spell, Hunter's Mark, you watch as kind of there is like a glowing X kind of painted across that Sea-Spawn's chest, which kind of crackles with lightning. And yeah, it's now the Spine Devil's turn. The flying lads. They're going to shoot at you, Marjorie, because you keep harassing them. Well, one of them is at least. Basically repeat what they did last time. Oh fuck! Okay, that's a natural 20 on the first one, so that's going to hit.
No.
So let's think. Okay. That is going to be 18 damage total. As you get one of these spines fires out at you and hits you dead in the chest, and you are kind of engulfed in this explosion. Some of that is fire damage. If you would like, you can attempt to use your reaction to deflect missiles.
Yes.
All right. So basically, this is on your sheet. Yes. So when you take damage from a ranged attack, you can roll a d10 plus a dexterity modifier plus 6, and you reduce the damage taken from that attack by the amount you roll. If you roll to 0, you can catch the projectile and attempt to throw it back.
Okay. Okay. So it'd be +7.
Let's have a look. What's
'Cause
dex
it's
mod?
+2 plus
Yes.
6. Yes. So
Oh no, plus that'd be 8.
oops. Ignore that. Plus. Yeah.
Holy shit! Okay. You are able to reduce the damage to 0 just a fucking bout.
Mm.
So you kind of see this alternate future where you are bombarded with this spine, but instead you manage to, with your quick reactions, catch the spine. If you want to, you can spend a power point to attempt to throw it back.
I want to throw it back.
All right. In that case, mark off a power point, and yeah, make a attack roll. So this counts as this basically counts as an ancient weapon for you. So yeah, D20 plus Dex plus proficiency, which I think is plus 6 for you.
Yes. Ow. I got nat 20.
Oh fuck! Oh my god. Okay. Counter crit apparently. All right. So the way we do crits is you maximize the damage on the dice, add the modifier, and then roll again. So this will be 4 plus your Dex is plus 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, this will be 6 damage, and then roll another D4.
Plus 6 again. Or just the D4.
That's a D4.
I got 2.
Okay. So yeah, you throw the spine back. Much to this creature's surprise. Holy fuck! That's the first time I've seen a counter crit. That is pretty nuts. So yeah, you kind of catch this thing and kind of whirl around like a cyclone and send this this bolt back with kind of gleams with this storm energy as it strikes this spine devil in the chest, sending a shower of sparks as it kind of yelps in surprise. Nice one. All right. It is still going to attack you a second time, unfortunately. And that is going to be a.
Could I
Just do
technically
it
do it
again.
again?
Just do it again.
You can't use. You can only use a reaction once per turn.
Right.
Unfortunately, it would be very cool if you got unlimited reactions, but that would also be quite broken. So, yeah. You are going to take 8 damage, 2 of which is fire.
Okay.
As in your kind of peerless like catching and throwing back of this spine, you're kind of just clipped by another one as it sent both of them out at the same time. Right, and then the one against feline, that's cocked. That is going to be a 12 to hit, which I'm guessing misses. This is against you, James.
Pun?
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Cool. That one definitely misses Tom. So yeah, once again, you kind of getting used to it now. These synchronized backflips to avoid the explosive darts that get thrown at you. You both kind of flip out the way and land in a cool pose. That is the Spine Devil's turn. It is now Seaspawn 3's go. Seaspawn 3, I don't think has been damaged yet. I believe that's the one that's attacking Marjorie at this point in time. So it is going to try and do that again. That is going to be a unnatural 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And a natural 1. Odd.
So is this a different one doing it?
Yeah, this is a different one. There was one right in front of me. This guy has a tentacle arm.
Oh right. Can I not? Oh, I can't do the deflecting because it's a tentacle arm. Duh.
So that is 5 damage, and then it's going to try and tentacle you. That is going to be a miss, however. So you are able to, again, it catches you with one of its strikes, but you are able to dodge out the way of its other attacks and also its tentacle arm. And then the other sea spawn 4, which is the one that V-Line stabbed. It's going to try and attack you. Bringing in with 2 unarmed strikes. One is a 15, the other is a 23.
The second one hits.
All right. You take 4 bludgeoning damage, and it's going to try and poison quill you.
I can't.
For an
I
unnatural
can't
20
catch
to
that,
hit.
can I?
These are all melee attacks, so unfortunately no.
All right, lay it on me.
All right. So that is going to be. Let's see. What is the damage on that? I think it's a DC. Yes. You take 2 poison damage. I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
How long did it
7.
take the last group to get through this?
There were only 2 of them,
Oh dear.
so the encounter was a little bit easier because I like reduced the stats a little bit. But so I ran the one shot from them starting in the town to then finishing this combat in 3 hours.
Wow.
They had a lot less bells and whistles than you guys do because you guys all have your magic items as well. So yeah, like 2 players is like a lot faster than 3, by quite a lot. So yeah, don't feel bad about it. Yeah, so V-Line, as you're kind of stuck with this poison dart, you feel this kind of wave of nausea come over you. You are poisoned, which means for the next minute you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. I'll put that in chat.
Oh, I could have used my chaos thingy.
What chaos thingy?
The
specifically.
Tides of Chaos, was it?
Oh yes, you could have. Yes, poisoned. So you get to make a saving throw against that at the end of each of your turns to shake it off. But for the moment, you are poisoned.
Right.
All right. Yep. Now it's Orthan's go, who is frustrated that you aren't dying. He's going to charge in. He's going to, I think, yeah. Currently, I believe Frank is the closest. You watch as he kind of charges around the corner like a bull, brandishing these wicked-looking claws and a nasty-looking tail. He just kind of roars at you and is gonna guard the end. So to attack with his claws. Well, he starts with the tail. Interesting. So he swipes you with his tail for an unnatural 20 to hit. Which I believe is just a hit against you, Tom. Your AC is 20.
What did he get? Yeah, my AC is just a hit.
All right. You're going to take 9 piercing damage. It strikes you with this barbed tail. And then kind of swipe at you with its claws. Which are both misses, I believe. Actually, one of them is a miss, one of them is a hit. Does that? Nope, they're both misses. Ignore me. You're able to kind of bat off the claw attacks with your maul, but the tail whips in and kind of sends a shower of sparks coming off your suit as you are struck with this. And yeah, he just kind of gloats at you. It's like, you cannot withstand the might of Orthan, as he kind of wails on you. He's very cocky. All right, that's Orphan's go. V-Line, it's your turn.
I'm going to. I'm gonna do cosmic strike on the person in front of me. I'm gonna point my finger at them. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Nice.
And then we're gonna do rapier strike. Disadvantage. I don't know. I have, don't I?
You do have disadvantage, yes.
If
you want to make it, if you want to roll that in Discord, just put a space and then the word dis after your command roll.
Okay. Oh, 1. The 20 plus 8. Yes, did you say?
Yes.
17.
What the fuck was the D29?
What? Oh, hold on. Roll. I'll just use the method that's in the pinned channels.
That's the command you want.
Oh, on the 20 plus 8. This.
There you go.
13.
13 still hits because it's against the
Hooray.
C-Sport. They are not very difficult to hit.
Good. So that
Yeah.
is. What was?
That'll be 2d8 instead of 1 because all the damage is force, and you deal an extra d8.
Do an extra 2 damage, don't I? Yes.
Yes, you will.
That's 6. Oh, damn it. 11.
Hang on, why is that 3d8?
You said I do 3d8 damage. Oh, damn it. No, okay, now hold on.
You deal an extra d8 damage, not 3d8. I'll let you do the whole roll again though if you want.
Yes, I prefer to. That's better.
Nice. Yeah, so as you kind of strike with this, you watch this kind of red energy wreaths the phoenix saber as you kind of strike in, and as you hit, the sea spawn erupts into foam and fog as it is destroyed.
Good.
You have
Good.
murdered sea spawn 4. Would you like to do anything with your move?
No, not yet.
Right. Currently, there aren't any enemies within 550 of you, because you've destroyed the only one that was actually fighting you directly.
How many of the sea boys are left?
There are currently 3 left. I believe. Yes. At least one of which is fighting each of your companions, and I believe there's one more that's like between them.
Okay. And there's the 2 devils above us.
There are
and
currently 2 spine devils flying above you, and then about 15 feet away, there is Orthan fighting Prak.
Okay. I'll stay where I am. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it is Proc. You'll go.
Sure. How many left now of these things?
There's currently 3 sea spawn. At least 2 of which next to you. There are 2 spine devils flying above you, and there is Orthan who is just stabbed you with his tail.
I think I want to try and hit Orthan.
All right.
Okay, with the mace. Small even.
Would you like to
Okay.
use any of your maneuvers?
What can I do with those?
You can do a fair few things. They are a limited resource because they use superiority die. But let's see, how many do you have? You have 4 superiority dice, which are d8s. And let's see. Yes, you have goading attack, pushing attack, and riposte. So goading attack is when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to goad the target into attacking you. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than you until the start of its next turn. So basically, you hit someone extra hard, and if they fail a wisdom saving throw, then they find it difficult to attack anyone except you. Pushing attack, you spend superiority to drive them back. You add so you do extra damage to them again, and then if it's large enough more, it must succeed on a strength save or be pushed up to 15 feet away from you. So you could fucking whack this dude up to 15 feet away. And then riposte is a reaction when a creature misses you. You can, as a reaction, spend a superiority die to make a melee attack against that creature.
I think I'm gonna go. I'll hit him with the maul, but also use pushing attack as well.
Nice.
Okay, so with the maul. Okay, with the maul, I would have got 24. Oh, I've got 24.
That definitely hits.
And then I add
So
it. Then okay, so
you will
I add the
deal.
attack's damage roll. Okay, so that'll be 3, 6. I'll be 11, and then 11 plus 3. So that'll be 14 then.
Nice. And he's going to make a strength save.
How many of those do we have? These superiority die.
You have 4 superiority die.
So I've got 3 left.
Yes. And you're getting back on a short or long rest. He
Okay.
rolls. Let's see. What is his strength save? Does he have any saves? He does. That is a 12. What is your superiority save? 8 plus strength attack. Okay, he fails because your DC is like 17 for these
Nice.
things. So yeah, you whack him with this maul attack, and you watch as he is sent flying backwards in a shower of sparks. As this kind of pulse emits from the maul. Yeah, that is your action.
Good.
You have a bonus action to move.
Okay. I think I'll do for them, but I'm not going to move. For my bonus action, can I use the punching one again on the sea spawn?
You can, yes. Are you going to
Okay.
just use a normal martial arts attack, or are you going to spend a power point to make it a flurry of blows?
Make it. We'll spend a power point. So we're 8 left, and I make 2 more unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Very good. Right.
That's good. That
so
is
normally the max damage would be 9, wouldn't it?
yes, 9, and then you roll an extra d4.
We go. Oh, another 4, so 13 damage.
Oh, nice.
I
Holy
got
shit.
proper max damage.
Are you going to do that against? So there's one that you've attacked before that looks very injured, or there's others that are uninjured.
Okay, I think I'll go for the injured one.
All right, you destroy it. So as you kind of strike this thing, it just dissolves around your fist, kind of evaporating into ocean foam. You can make your next unarmed strike against another creature if you would like.
Yeah, sure. We'll do against another one. That time it was a 14.
14 hits.
Okay. Oh, no, wrong dice. 7 damage.
Nice. All right. Also,
Yes,
as a point, Marjorie. So Prank just killed one of the creatures that you had your hunter's mark on. So on the start of your next turn, you can move the mark to another creature as a bonus action.
Cool.
Also, I forgot to mention, James, you need to make your con save against the poison.
Oh, damn, yeah. 20 plus 3. 5.
You're still poisoned.
Yes. Not much surprise.
All right. Seaspawn 1 is dead. You just killed him. Seaspawn 2 is still alive, and is not dead. He's going to try and stab you with his hands. That's a miss. That is also a miss. Nice. And then it's going to try and bite you, which is also a miss. This Seaspawn that you have kind of struck with your last unarmed strike is again too taken aback to be able to really do any real damage to you. As attacks bounce ineffectually off of your lycra suit. Okay, so Marjorie, it's your turn.
Hello, people. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Hit him.
Can you do bonus action first?
Yeah, you can do bonus action whenever.
Okay, I'm going to move it to the big guy.
Orthan.
Yeah.
As a point, Hunter's Mark only works for you.
Yeah, I know.
So only,
And then I am going to do a thing. I don't know if I've used all my things up yet.
which things?
My spell slots.
Spell slots. I believe. So you cast.
It says I has 3.
Let's have a look. So what spells have you cast? You've cast Mirror Image, and what
Infestation
else?
twice.
Infestation is a cantrip, so it doesn't use spell slot.
Oh. Yeah, I've
which
just
is
done.
Why it's not very powerful.
I've just done Mirror Image.
All right, you spent 2 power points to cast Hunter's Mark. So yeah. So you have 1 second level spell slot and 4 first level spell slots left.
Okay. Oh, right, okay, I think I get how it works now. With spell slots. Can I do Crown of Madness on him?
You can try, yes. Let's see. That is a Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Let's have a look. Is Orthan? Orthan is not immune to being charmed. This has a chance of going through. Okay. He rolled a 11 on his saving throw, which means he fails.
Ha ha ha.
So yeah, you watch. You kind of this jagged iron crown appears floating over Orthan's head, and you kind of watch as his eyes glaze over. And yeah, you now have control over Orthan to a degree. Oh, hang on a second. Oof. Yeah, so Orthan is not a humanoid; he is a fiend. So this spell does not work on him, unfortunately.
Aww.
Um, that is unfortunate. That would have been really cool. Yeah, no, he is a fiend from hell, and does not kneel to your mortal magic. You can roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, not Wild Magic Surge table. You can roll d20, see if you can roll on the Wild Magic Surge table.
Okay. One!
You get one. Okay. Roll a d100.
Oops, that's 200. I don't want that. Got 26.
26. Okay. Oh, okay. So interesting. So I think only you realize this because you got a helmet on. But an eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
What if like a third eyepiece opens up on the helmet?
It's just kind of a visor, so I'm not sure you'd see.
Oh, okay.
This little slot goes. You just see this eye looking around.
Yeah, you feel an eye on your forehead where there wasn't one before, which is a little bit disconcerting.
Bonus action. No bonus action because I moved it, didn't I? So I don't have anything. I moved Hunter's Mark to him.
Yep.
So I can't do anything else now.
I mean, you can try to move. There is a guy next to you though.
I don't want to.
All right. In that case, yeah, that's the end of your turn. It's now the Spine Devils. Who one of them's going to take a couple pot shots at Prague because Prague is dunking on their leader at this moment in time. So what is that to hit? Let's see. For the Tailspine. Neither of those hit. Both those were lower than a 20. So Prague, you are able to easily kind of dodge out of the way or bat away these kind of spines that shoot at you and explode. And then the other Spine Devil, who has taken it. So yeah, the other one's going to try and shoot at Marjorie because Marjorie is shot it with his own tail spine, which doesn't like. It misses horrifically. But the next one is a 19 to hit with Marjorie.
Ah. Can I deflect it back?
You can try, yes.
Okay.
It's a D10 plus 8.
I got a 12.
Let's see. Yeah, you're going to deflect that. That is only 6 damage, so you easily deflect that. Would you like to spend a power point to throw it back?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
1 minute. I can't remember how to do it.
So just a normal attack roll. So that would be
Oops.
plus 6 for you.
I got a 20.
You guys hear me
hits.
rubbing my beard?
Huh?
Can you hear me rubbing my beard?
No.
Good. Very private.
Sure.
Well, it's not going to be because you just said that on the recording.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, internet.
Oh, as a point, Steph, what fighting style did you enter when you ranged it up?
The air one.
Yes, but you get
Oh, right.
blind fighting or interception. Blind fighting is you get 10 feet of blind sight, which means that invisible creatures basically aren't invisible around you. And interception is when there's a creature within 5 feet of you that gets hit by an attack, you can reduce the damage against them by a d10 plus your proficiency bonus. As long as you're holding a weapon or shield.
I'll do the interception one.
That doesn't protect you, but it does protect your friends.
Yes.
Alright. What did you get for the damage roll on that dart?
I didn't roll it yet. I got 20 to hit, and then I can't remember what.
D4 plus strength or dex.
We will do. Oh, it makes no fucking difference. They're both the same. Plus. It's not +2. Why is it?
Yeah, it's +2.
Is it? All right.
Yeah, D4 +2.
I got 1. +2.
Wow.
3.
All right, you nick him again with his own dart. He's once again frustrated. Yeah, and the other one he shot against you missed. So you basically like it fires these 2 darts at you. You back out the way of one, and in midair you catch the other and throw it back at him.
Basically, I'm just pissing off this guy. As this whole fight's
basically.
going on.
All right. Also, Tom, what fighting style did you enter? Because you get either protection or defense.
How do I know? Is that on my sheet or?
That's right at the bottom of the Morpher stat block. So defense means you have 1 extra AC when you're wearing armor, which you are, and protection allows you to use a reaction to give attack rolls against friendlies disadvantage.
I think I'll go protection because my AC is already dead high. So
nice. Cool. All right, and I'm assuming that. So yeah. Also, as a fun fact, Tom, you still get your normal fighting style as well. So you have dueling and protection at the moment. You are dual wielding fighting styles. Dueling only works when you're wielding a weapon one-handed, though. So.
Right.
Yeah. I assume that's for other weapons and not them all. But well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that was the Spinedale's turns. It's now Despawn 3's turn, who has not been hurt yet. They are going to try. Who are they going to try and fight? Let's see. I'll roll a d6. See which one of you wants to fight. We'll go in order of the Discord. Okay, it's gonna try and fight Marjorie.
For God's sake.
So you watch as another one of these spawns going to try and this one seems to have kind of an oversized jaw, these kind of pointy teeth in it. Those first 2 attacks are gonna miss because those are lower than 14. Yep, all those miss. This guy's not hitting you at all. You're like just fucking dodging out of the way, deflecting blows.
Dancing around him.
This guy cannot hit you for the life of him. It is now Orthan's go, who is very angry that Proc threw him across the town square. So he's gonna fucking charge towards you, Orthan. Not Orthan, sorry. Towards you, Proc. Kind of roaring in anger. And yeah, he's gonna do his signature tail claw. The tail misses. Claw also misses. And so does the other claw. His anger kind of overwhelms his accuracy, and he just kind of flails wildly at you as you kind of easily deflect all of his blows, seeing each attack a mile off, which just enrages him more. He's like, "Impossible! How are you not dying?"
Not
All
you.
right.
That's how.
That's the end of Wolfhand's turn. V-Line, it's your go.
How many of? Oh, the two fine devils are still alive, aren't they?
They are, yes. One of them looks
Alright.
injured because it keeps getting shot by its own spines.
I am going to be dramatic. And I'm going to
Right.
cast Fly on myself.
Nice.
Then I'm going to fly up towards the Spine Devils.
Okay. You will get an opportunity attack from one of the creatures next to you unless you disengage.
I didn't know they were with me.
There's one guy next to you. Actually, no,
Yeah,
you're on your own now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ignore that.
I killed him.
Yes.
I think that's all I can actually do this turn, because that casting that was an action.
Yeah, you do have bonus
Actually-
actions you can use.
Yes, very dramatic. You fly up to them and do nothing.
Well, I can't attack on the same turn, can't I? Well, I can punch them. Or scratch them.
You can only attack them if you've already taken the attack action,
Damn.
which you've used to
Shite.
cast a spell.
Let's-
I'm just looking at your sheet though, because there are other things you can do. For example, you could enter Fire Stance, or you could do something like you could take a bonus action. You could do Patient Defense to
I think
dodge action.
I think I will do patient defense just
Alright.
to increase my survivability a bit.
That's a PowerPoint, but creatures have disadvantage against you, which is cool. So you watch as this kind of the red Phoenix Ranger strums her lute and then ascends into the sky, graceful like the phoenix. All right, Frank, as you'll go. You have an angry Orphan next to you.
I'm gonna go for him then. Okay, so with the maul again. Ah, fuck.
What?
Ah, that's a nat one.
Oof. Okay, yeah, that misses.
Damn.
You still got a bonus
right.
action, which you can
Yeah.
attack.
Let me have a look. What could I do? What could I do? I think I'm gonna go for Flurry of Blows again.
All right.
Okay. Got a 14.
That hits. Actually, against Orphan, that does not hit.
No, I think it would.
It just barely misses. He kind of catches the rapid strike with one of his clawed hands and tosses it away. You can attack again though.
Okay, 25.
That definitely hits.
Right. That's an 8. 8 damage.
Would you like to use any of your maneuvers?
Let's see. Hmm. Can I use riposte for the next time he tries to hit me?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm gonna do that.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you only need to spend that when he attacks you.
Okay. Yeah, that's my plan.
Cool. All right. I'm guessing that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Nice. Uh, cool. All right. So, it is now Spawn 2's go. Spawn 2 is the lad that you backhanded last turn, Brock. So he's going to try and fight you. That's 2 misses, and then with the third attack, also a miss. Your armor is impenetrable for this feeble creature, and is unable to strike you.
Good.
Marjorie, it's your go.
Hello. He is still. Move your foot, Regal. He's still hunter's marked.
Orphan is, yes.
Oh, but I have to run up and hit him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage from the guy that's near me.
Alright.
And then run up and smack Orthan with my glaive.
Nice.
If I can find where the weapon is. There it is.
As a point, if you're using your glaive, it is a reach weapon, so you don't have to get. You can stand 10 feet away and still attack him.
Yes! I shall do that.
Nice. It has the stats for longsword, so it is versatile, so you can use it one or two-handed, dealing a D8 with one hand or a D10 with two.
I shall use it two-handed.
Cool.
I don't know what
Also,
the plus...
James, make your con save. So it's the same as all your other attacks for your ancient weapons. So it'll be D20 plus 4 plus your strength or dexterity modifier, which I think again +6 for all your stuff. I think.
Okay.
Does 15 pass?
15 does pass. You are no longer poisoned.
Hurrah! I can get back to killing people. What do I mean, not killing? No one's actually dying, are there? Because this is Power Rangers.
I mean, the monsters can just kind of explode. But so yeah, you are not necessarily killing them, but you are destroying them.
23!
That is a hit against Orthan.
Woo! It's D10, did you say?
It's D10, and you also get to add an extra D6
Ew!
for a hunter's mark.
Is that right? Is that how you do it? I don't know what the plus the damage is to the glaive. What is it?
It'll be plus your strength or dex, so +2.
Yeah. Oop, well, that's not it.
I will. That's the roll you want.
Oh, right.
Nice. Yeah, you kind of whirl the glaive round, and with a kind of, and then strike forward as you kind of jab him between the plates of his armor. He kind of exclaims in rage, "Ah, two of you now!" As you strike through. That was a nasty blow against him. All right. I'm guessing that's the end of your turn. End of your turn.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. It is the Spine Devil's turn, but I will briefly calculate the damage he did to it. Cool. Alright. Spine Devils. The Spine Devil. You're apparently flying pretty close to one of the Spine Devils.
Yep.
So that's gonna. Yeah. So it's gonna fly up to you, V-Line, and it's gonna attempt to bite you and then stab you with its fork. So light attack. Ooh, okay, that's a.
I've got dodge active. What does that do for
You
me?
do. So disadvantage.
Right.
That's lucky. It misses. All right, and then disadvantage on its second attack as well. It's fucking lucky. That's a you dodged a crit there, my friend.
Oh.
The second attack is a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, it kind of lunges in to try and like bite you as you kind of dodge out the way, and then it kind of lunges in with its this kind of devilish pitchfork, which would usually hit a vital organ, but you're able to kind of in the nick of time, with your newfound senses, dodge out the way of the impending blow. All right, cool. The other one is going to shoot. It's going to fire one at each of the people on the ground. So this one against Adri is a 12, which misses. This one against Proc is a 18, which misses. All right, cool. These boys ain't doing much. Yeah. Also, as a point, James, do you know whether or not the loot maintains concentration for you, or do you have to make concentration yourself?
Not.
Hang on, I think it's.
Hold
I've
on.
put it on your sheet. I can check. But some items are on mice like that, and they do it for you, but I'm not sure if this is one of them.
No, I don't think it is.
Uh,
I think that means I can't cast any more spells, right?
It means you can't cast any more concentration spells.
All right.
So like, well, you could, but you'd then fly. So you can still cast. Let's see. I think a good chunk of your spells aren't concentration.
Yeah. So I can't cast Hunter's Mark. Damn it.
No.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you out of the ranger spells, a lot of them are concentration.
Got the Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah. It is usually a bit unfortunate. But yeah. So that's go. Yep, it is now Seasporn 3, who is currently, that's the one fighting Marjorie. Or was fighting Marjorie, but Marjorie's moved now. It's gonna decide between the two on the ground. It chooses Marjorie again.
Fuck's sake!
gonna chase after you. It rolls a 14 to hit, and a 19 to hit.
What's my armor class again? +2, so it's 14, isn't it?
Alright, so these both hit, unfortunately. Excited. Unless Brock would like to use protection to impose disadvantage on one of the attacks.
Obviously not.
Alright. So, up top, you're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage as this thing catches you twice with its fish hands. That's going to try and bite you. Uh-oh. That is a fucking that's a spooky boy.
I could do my thingy. Hang on.
Which thing?
Hang on, I've lost. Would it be best to know the damage before I do it, or
What are you doing?
the Tides of Chaos?
Oh, interesting. Okay. Hang on a second. How does
Hold
Tides
on,
of Chaos work?
it's 1 attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. It's not things on me. It just says 1 attack roll. It doesn't say my attack roll or your attack roll.
Well, when you gain advantage on attack roll, you can be the first to you. Yeah, it's a little bit less useful than the luck feat. Okay, yeah, so this won't affect it, unfortunately. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, the bite. Oh no, it's a D4. Okay. Thought it was a D6 or something. Why? Hang on. Why the fuck is that? Okay. There's no reason for that. Okay, sure. This stat block's done. Okay, that is probably double damage though. Yeah. So this thing crits you with a bite. It sinks its fishy teeth into your shoulder. As kind of sparks go flying, you want to take 10 piercing damage as this thing bites into you.
Fucking hell.
All right. Yeah. Also, out of interest, is everyone still tracking their extra hit points separately to their base hit points?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking because powering down is a mechanic. Anyways, actually, yeah, we will finish this round of initiative, and then we're going to stop for today because it is 7.
That's fair.
And yeah, we will pick up next session. And if Luke is here, he will arrive on his axolotl at the start of combat. Okay, so that was he spawned 3. Orphan. Orphan's go now. He has 2 people next to him, but Brock is still the most dangerous, so he's going to attack Brock with his tail, and then he's going to split his claw attacks between the 2 of you.
Yeah, if he misses, I'll use the riposte.
Good. He doesn't miss. That is a 24.
Oh, damn.
25. All right. You're going to take 13 piercing damage as he lashes out with his tail. Marjorie, you are within 5 feet of him. You could use your reaction to intercept.
Yes.
All right. Roll a d10 plus 4.
Oops. That's not the right Discord. That's my Discord. Roll 1d10 what?
Plus 4.
I got 9.
All right. So, Frank, you take 4 damage instead. as he watches Marjorie kind of swipes out with the glaive and deflects the tail attack somewhat, turning it into only a glancing blow. It is now going to attack each of you once with a claw. So the one against Marjorie is a miss, that is 10. And the one against Flack is a natural 1. So you can use your reaction to riposte if you would like. You're muted.
Spike is muted.
Yes.
Shit, sorry. Right, yeah, I'll try a riposte, yeah.
Right. Let's see.
Right. Spend 1 superiority die to make a... Yeah, okay, so it's just a normal melee attack, but I add the superiority die to the damage roll.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, 20.
Oh, okay. Holy shit. Oh my god, yeah, okay. So, yeah.
17. And then I just roll the 2d6 again, don't I? Oh, well, then I...
So here's the thing. Your superiority die gets added to the crit. So that's going to be a base damage of 17 plus 8.
25.
25, and then roll 2d6 and a d8 again.
5. 5. 1. So another 11. Top of it.
36 damage, holy shit.
Cool.
Yeah, this like, so Orphan kind of misses you, and this fitting this is a natural 1 into a critical riposte. He kind of misses you, and he swings so wide that he stumbles over, and you just swing in with the fucking the maul, this kind of like inverted mountain shaped weapon, which crushes into his armor, sending him flying. As his failed attack against you is reprimanded in the most punishing way. You fucking, yeah, he's not looking happy. Yeah, with like, you can see that he's now kind of like bits of his armor are kind of like sparking and smoking. And he seems to be kind of like clutching his chest and kind of like breathing heavily. Possible! I'm invincible! He exclaimed.
Let's get him!
Alright, that's his go. V-Line.
V-Line. I'm gonna do the, what is it called again? The Cosmic Strike again.
Nice.
On the Spine Devil I'm next to. I'm gonna lean very close. I'm gonna be like, Omaya, Shinryu, and then I'm gonna hit it with my saber.
Okay, sure. Go ahead. Oh man.
D20 plus 8 is yes. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, not 20! All the crits today.
I was going to do some unarmed strikes, but we'll see how much damage this is.
Well, Cosmic Strike is a bonus action, so you can't make unarmed strikes if you use Cosmic Strike.
Oh. But no, I mean, I was going to spend some power points.
Yes, but that still requires the bonus action to be free, which you've already used.
Yeah.
It's a little bit confusing, but
okay.
yes.
So okay, that's fine.
You are going to deal 20 damage, and then roll 2d8.
Yes, it's 2d8. It's not 3d8.
Actually, hang on. I don't think this thing can survive that. It's just dead. You fucking, yeah. Like, you can roll if you're curious. Oh my god. Okay.
How much health do they have?
So you've already damaged this thing quite severely. Like, it was already on half health.
Okay.
So with this strike, you just fucking annihilate it. You kind of, the weapon, this Phoenix Saber, this rapier, kind of glows with this kind of red flame, as you strike through, and you kind of see kind of the spectral form of the phoenix with your blade and like attack this creature as you strike it, and you kind of almost fly through the creature as you attack it, and
Nice.
kind of pose in the air as behind you it just fucking explodes.
I turn and point at the other spine demon and go like, "You're next."
But yeah, that guy's dead. That
Yeah.
motherfucker's dead.
Yeah, it's very dead.
The other guy looks scared.
Phoenix, bitch.
Absolutely. The fact that was in the air as well makes that extra cool. Nice. All right, Proc, it's your go.
Right. Okay. So is he dead yet? Was his name Orthan?
Orphan is not dead. He is just like very badly wounded.
Right. I'm gonna go for him again then.
All right.
Right. Oh. Quite. Imagine if we got another 20 now.
Can only hope.
That would be funny. Let's go. No. Okay, we got a 24.
Right. That is a hit.
Yes. Okay, damage. 1. Oh god, double 1, so 7.
All right. This attack is not quite as devastating as your last. Still kind of like on the swing back from your last attack, you're only able to bring the maul in for a glancing blow, which is still like substantial, but not as damaging as you're used to. Bonus action.
I think I'm just gonna go for the punches again. So just the flurry of blows one more time on him.
Nice. All right. Go for it.
Right. Okay, there'll be one more PowerPoint. Alright. Okay, that is a 22.
22 hits.
Okay. 7 damage.
Nice.
Okay, next one. Oh! Another 20.
Oh wow. Okay. So that is going to be 9 plus a d4.
Sure, you couldn't be in the mall, this, right? 3 more, so 12 damage.
Nice. He is just barely hanging on. Alright, that is the end of your turn. Okay. It is Seaspawn 2's go. He's gonna lash out at you, Bron, because you're a pretty scary boy. Unarmed strikes. Neither of those hit. Bites. Also miss. These guys are useless against you. Alright, cool. That is the end of this round of initiative, but I feel like you guys are close. You're like close enough to beating this fight that I feel like we should continue for a little bit. If everyone's okay with that.
I wouldn't mind, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, cool. Also, yeah, so there's no real incentive to use this specifically now. But I'm just gonna send Steph something real quick. So Steph, you know how I said that I sent you that thing earlier?
Yeah.
This is the stats for it. If you would like to use it at any point.
Okay.
Yeah, just like a little suggestion. You know, might be a cool finisher.
Sure. Let's do that.
All right. Are you going to use the team move? Put them together.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Marjorie literally exclaims, "All right, team, let's put them together," and kind of raises her kind of glaive up. And you guys kind of all get this instinctive knowledge that like, so V-Line and Proc, you can you can use this can break initiative to move up to your speed towards Marjorie and combine your weapons together, if you would like.
Sure.
All right.
This sounds interesting.
So yeah, you Beeline kind of descends from the sky, landing next to you. Prague, you're already standing next to Marjorie, so you don't have to move. And yeah, you kind of combine your weapons together into this amalgam of weapons, which you instinctively know is called the Chaos Striker. And I'm gonna post in chat the same video I sent Steph actually, as a representation of what the fuck this represents. This is effectively what you're doing, for reference.
I'm watching it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what
I just thought.
That's
yeah.
what we're doing.
How does that even work?
Power Rangers, man.
It just
Good
does.
point.
It just works. Just works. Anyways, so yeah. Author has to make a dex save. Out of interest, who here has the highest wisdom score?
My wisdom is 10, so probably not me.
14.
My wisdom is 15. I suppose me then.
All right, so the DC for this will be 14, because it takes the highest ranger DC of everyone in the party, which is based off of your wisdom score. All right. Yes.
Would it be 15
So,
then? Because Tom's is 15.
well, it's +3 as well. So the DC is equal to 3 plus the higher power save of the team, and your power save is 8 plus your wisdom score. Not wisdom score, sorry, wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus, which is 14.
Right.
It's +3, so this DC is 17.
No.
And yeah, he has to make a DC 17 dex save. He is not proficient in dex saves. So let's see how it goes. That is a whopping 12. So you kind of combine your weapons together. Proc and V-Line kind of like shouldering the weapon either side, with Marjorie kind of standing in the middle, finger on the trigger. You fire this ball of energy that flies towards Orphan as he kind of screams, "No!" And then you watch as who wants to roll damage for this? It's 68 force damage.
Stefan.
Okay.
Stefan.
What do you want me to roll?
68.
68. Oh
Yes.
god. 20.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, you want as this kind of ball of energy hits Orphan, it kind of like sticks to his chest for a second as he kind of rises in pain, like lightning bolts flying off of it, before it kind of shoots through him, and then he explodes in a burst of energy. And you guys all kind of like turn around and do a cool pose. You have destroyed Orphan. He's dead.
Yay!
And as you do so, let's see. Orphan explodes and he kills some of his minions when he does. So give me a moment. Gotta roll some dex saves for his friends. Okay. And okay, they're not doing too badly. Okay, no, they don't. Okay, ignore that. Yeah, you watch as all the sea spawn dissolve, and the spine devil that was flying above you, just kind of in a panic, you watch like a small like reddish portal appears, and it just flees, escaping. We are out of initiative. That is going to be just before the end of the session. We have one little thing to cover, which is this. As Orphan is destroyed, you watch as kind of like bits of his armor and body kind of rain down from the sky. You hear in your helmets the voice of Gordon. He says, "Well done, Rangers, you've defeated him. However, I will warn you, they have a tendency to come back, but like a lot bigger. So I'd step back for a second, but don't worry, I've got some toys I'm sending your way.
Yay,
You're gonna like
get
these."
toys!
Yeah, so
Toys?
you watch as this kind of circle of like around Orphan's destroyed body on the ground appears, and you watch as he reforms and grows to like 100-foot tall, and towers over you, kind of laughing maniacally. It's like, "Oh, you could never defeat Orphan!"
I could probably fly up that high.
But in the distance, you also hear this kind of rumbling, and on the horizon, you can see the silhouettes of a enormous flaming bird, a giant kind of tortoise, and an enormous elk with lightning for antlers. Roughly like similar size to how big Orphan's grown, and you can watch as they are kind of charging over towards you through the woods. But that is where
I'm
we're going to
so
end today's session.
excited!
I get a giant bird!
Yeah, next session is Lord Combat, boys. Let's go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that.
Yes.
Did. It was pretty fun, pretty interesting.
But yeah, Luke's gonna be pissed that he missed the Ranger fight, I reckon.
Hopefully he'll be able to take part in the Zorg. Oh,
Yeah.
Zoid?
Zoid.
Zords.
Swords.
It's been a while.
Yeah. That is the end of today's session. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go because I need to have lunch. I didn't
That's
have it beforehand,
fun.
but yeah. Power Rangers one shot part 2 of 3 complete.